Tomorrow we play at home. Only one actually. I'll take it.
Morning all Wednesday, December 15, 2021 for White Day today. Lunch.
Get 'em.
Roasted hot dog, combo starters, just salad in the main line, pork and grill, barbecue, cheese, popcorn, six bites, hot and pan and cheese. It's a Wednesday, no activity scheduled for today. Roadie continues to line 3:15 on Friday for homecoming King and Queen. All 9 South Booster L4 boats walk on the boom. Go before 3:15 on Friday. Homecoming King and Queen candidates are reminded about coronation practice tomorrow, 1:50 during port time in the auditorium. Also, homecoming King and Queen candidates please meet in the main office today, 12:05. All service classes, clubs, activities. Please get in your entry for the homecoming 21-22 parade. The link is listed on the announcement site. SpearfishBoosterClub.com/homecoming. Backstage crew for the fall play begins today. Meet in the green room at 3:35. Student council meets today over lunch in Mr. Gaines' room. Lunch in the green room. All council members attend. More information on the Young Life all-nighter trip to Mall of America and Valley Fair. Please stop in the office, pick up a flyer. This form must be filled out. Stop in the office if you're interested in going on the Young Life all-nighter trip. First reading book club. Vote in Friday. And they'll be announced next week. First book club meeting will follow. Partner labor will be in the conference today. Information on various topics, including internship assistance, jobs, tuition assistance, and the like. Stop by the table and talk to the partner labor rep. All we can for the pledge. Student life.
And to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, have a great day.
See a handful scribbling. Who's still going? All right. Let's see if Calculator Frank works here or not. Come on, Frank. Let's go. We got x squared. Was it plus 7 or minus 7? Minus 49. There we go. Minus 49 over x plus 7. All right, cool. Okay, continuity test, pretty simple. I need to test the function values. Need to test values really, really close to those so I can find my limit, compare those numbers. I can do that with my table. Bear with me. Oh, that's a wipe. We better actually answer that. Don't burn anyone. Hi. Well, crap. Okay.
How's everybody's day? Oh, Monday's great. You just asked me. That's it, really? I'm glad. You made my day. How about you? Oh, how's your day? I'm hoping to stay that way. It probably will, Paul. It probably will. No, you.
I know, because I don't
Oh, did you have the Mustang? I did not. I drove the pickup. 60? Dude, yeah, I got a sub into it, so I mean, it sounded pretty good.
Oh, wait, I thought you were put it into my.
No, not pickup. I got a sub into it. Oh, she's bumping. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's just native. I mean, it's still great, though. Oh, 8s are still pretty fire. Yeah. Still shakes the pickup.
Nothing's okay.
How's your day?
Next person who asks me, I'm going to light that giant die on fire and I'm going to chuck it at them. All right, let's get this out of the way. I can switch that over to ask. I can go to my table and I can start plugging in values there. What I found yesterday, just talking to a few people, was they preferred to see it on the screen instead. So whether you trace to the value or whether you plug the value in here, doesn't matter. You're still going to see the same numbers. Okay, so I'm going to put it on the graph just to show you, oh, hey, look, it's the same thing. Come on, Frank.
That's not that bad. That's like mine at home.
So anyway, I'm going to do my test and say the function of -7. So I trace -7. Suppose I should not have that there, right? And it says, no, you can't do that. This does not exist. Okay. Limit of my function as x gets really close to -7. Well, I can either type in -7.00001, -6.9999999, or, nice thing about being on the trace feature, I can just poke. Really close to -14. Poke. Really close to -14. What's the limit? -14. Okay. So, since undefined does not equal -14, we have, come on, come on, come on. We failed here, and passed there. So, clearly not continuous. What type of discontinuity is it? Because there's no asymptote. It wasn't a piecewise function. And if I were to expand my window down, which I won't because Frank will take another 3 minutes, it's going to just look like a line. What is it not showing? The hole. Calculators will not show holes. This is removable discontinuity at x is -7. Another way to know that is if I actually, anytime I run across a rational expression, as Lars calls math fraction, I should factor x, and I'll see that x plus 7 cancels out. Okay? I literally removed a factor, so it's removable discontinuity. Or no, algebra fraction. That's what it was. Okay. If I do the same thing with function of 7, I plug in trace to 7. I say, does it exist? Yes, it's 0. Limit, go on both sides of it. To the left, almost 0, negative. To the right. To the right. Almost 0, positive. So almost 0, negative, almost 0, positive. Oh, hey, look, it's almost 0. The function value is 0. The limit of my function as x gets really close to 7 is also 0, and 0 equals 0. So I will say passes, passes, passes. It is continuous. Don't just say it's continuous. Say continuous where? Continuous at x is 7. Okay? Whew. So what we're going to do is pointage purple. Okay. Did you have all 3 parts of the test? Did you have all 3 parts of the test? Did you have discontinuous and continuous? Did you say the right type of discontinuity? Those will be our 5. Test, answer, test, answer. Make sure you said the right kind of answer. Okay? And that's all you needed. Remember, on your homework, that's all you needed.
Yeah, homework was actually
It, if the homework wasn't too bad, that's good. That means we're doing this right. Because in the past, limits is one of those things that makes kids go kind of cross-eyed. And I'm trying to just really break it down to bare bones. Don't overcomplicate it. You're just asking, as x's go here, what are the y's doing? Speaking of the homework, questions? I think you only had, what, like 5 problems? 6? Anything?
Going crazy. I was like, why can't I?
Can we go over 11? I want to make sure I got that right.
I was like,
You know there's like solutions, right?
Yeah, I can't. I don't know.
3 places. 1, go to plan book itself. 2, go to our class page. Where plan book is embedded. Mine doesn't show up because of Chrome and my login, and it does things. 3 is Google Drive, right there. In fact, I would just like bookmark Google Drive because you're going to keep going to that page over and over and over and over. Okay? So you poke to that, you say, okay, what is my homework? My homework is 1-3. Wow. So I'll go into chapter 1, go to 1-3 solutions. Why? Why are you acting like 2000 dial-up? Okay, but anyway. Damn. Okay. So.
Wait, what was the bet? No, don't do it to us. What's the coin again? Don't make us.
Whether we're actually going to do the rest of the lesson today or not. Absolutely nothing.
Yes, let's do that. Or just let's not do anything. Or how about
Yeah.
just be like
We should go to compliments.
let's just like
Yeah. I have to